What's up, y'all? This is Paul Miller, aka DJ Spooky. Here we are at the roof of the world, and one of the things that you're going to be seeing behind me is that this essentially is where a glacier used to be. And what's ended up happening is the glacier, as it retreats, carves the landscape into these kinds of waveforms. And then at the same time, the movement of the tides has swept in these kinds of driftwood. And so it's a kind of an eerie landscape of vanishing. You know, just things that are just kind of lost objects mixed with the earth that's been carved into these kind of patterns.
Sea surface is up here. Yes.
The seabed.
So I think this is where the glacier came out.
What's happening, of course, is as all the ice is melting from the North Pole, the winds are driving them south. And so we're seeing out there this huge amount of ice, the meltwater, coming down past us and finally disappearing into the North Atlantic. As we increase carbon dioxide and our greenhouse gases, so we're warming the planet up. And the biggest barometer of that change is happening here today in the Arctic. To start with, the ocean currents depend on ice formation in winter, and that could stop, which means a dramatic change, climate change, not just global warming, but climate change of a cooler climate in Northwest Europe. It's going to affect not just people up here in the Arctic, but it's going to affect people over the whole world.
The World Health Organization estimates that since 2000, there are an additional 150,000 people who die every year due to the impacts of climate change. Countries are observing that many of the diseases that they're trying to control right now are changing in where they're occurring and when they're occurring during the year. And across the world, there are observed impacts on injuries associated with flooding, with diseases like malaria and dengue, with extreme heat events and extreme cold events that are happening more frequently and more intensively around the world.
You can easily see how eerily interconnected it all is.
We have enough data and information as a scientific community to know that climate change is a real event. The future is in our hands, and it's up to us as to whether we make a difference over the next 100 years or whether we leave things as they are.